Good morning, my dear students. Now in today's lecture we are going to continue exercise 9.3. It was started yesterday and up to question number 4 we had seen the solution. Now question number 5 onward. In question number 5 we have 3 parts. In question number 5 we have 3 parts. One of the parts I will solve and other parts you will try yourself. See question number 5. First part, we are given in the question which term of the following sequence is 2 to root 2 4 is 128. 2 root 2 4 and so on. Last term is 128. So we have to find the value of n. So here we have a is equal to 2, r is equal to under root 2 and the last term an is equal to 128. Apply the formula for an and get the value of n. So we have a r to the power n minus 1 is equal to 128. A we have got 2 and here root 2 to the power n minus 1 is equal to 128. This will go 64 times and this can be written 2 to the power 1 upon 2 whole to the power n minus 1. This can be written 2 to the power 6. Now power on power multiply, we have 2 to the power n minus 1 upon 2 is equal to 2 to the power 6. So what we obtain? Comparing the exponent, we have n minus 1 upon 2 is equal to 6, n minus 1 is equal to 12, so n is equal to 13 is the answer of this question. 13, n is equal to 13. We had to find the value of n, which term? So this is the solution of question number 5, first term, first part. Now you have to solve second and third part yourself. You can pause the video to write down the solution. Let's see question number 6. In sixth question, let's see what is given. In sixth question we are given that for what values of x minus 2 upon 7 x and minus 7 upon 2 are in GP. Minus 2 upon 7 x and minus 7 upon 2 are in GP. So this is just middle term we have to find, or you can say geometric mean. So we can write like this: x upon minus 2 upon 7 is equal to minus 7 upon 2 upon x. a2 upon a1 is equal to a3 upon a2. So cross multiply, we have x square is equal to minus into minus plus, and we have 2 upon 7 into 7 upon 2. This will go, what we have, x square is equal to 1 or x is equal to plus minus 1 is your answer of this question. Is it? So very simple questions are. You can pause the video to note down the solutions. Question number 7 to question number 10, we have to find the sum to indicated terms. Let's see. In question number 7, we are given 0.15, 0.015, 0.0015 and so on to 20 terms. Means we have to find the sum of this sequence up to 20 terms. So let's see, we are given a is equal to 0.15, c r is equal to 0.015 upon, this is 0.15, this becomes 1 upon 10 or 0.1 also. And here when we are going to find the sum of any sequence in GP, so first we have to decide the value of r, whether it is less than 1 or more than 1. This is 0.1. clearly it is less than 1, so you can indicate here since r is less than 1. Now you can apply the formula for this. So we are applying S20 terms is equal to a 1 minus r to the power 20 upon 1 minus r. Write the value. A we are given 0.15. Here 1 minus 0.1 to the power 20 upon we have 1 minus 0.1. Final answer S20 is equal to 0.15 into bracket 1 minus 0.1 to the power 20 upon 0.9. We can divide this like, so we have 1 upon 6 and bracket 1 minus 0.1 to the power 20. You can leave this answer as much. So this is very simple question. You can adopt this formula and solve it. Now I am leaving question number 8, 9 and 10. I am solving the 9th question. 8 you can try yourself. The same thing we have to find every time. So question number 9, 8 and 10 are same. I am solving question number 9 to show you. See, we have 1 minus a square minus a cube to n terms. So we have to find the sum of this sequence to n terms. Yes, it is. So here what we are given, a is equal to 1, r is equal to minus a upon 1, that is minus a, which is less than 1. Why it is less than 1? Because it is negative and negative term is less than 1. So apply the formula for sum. Sn is equal to a times of 1 minus r to the power n upon 1 minus r. So here we have a is 1, 1 minus r is minus a to the power n upon 1 minus a. The final answer is 1 minus a to the power n upon 1 plus a is your answer. Is it? So this is very simple question. You can try question number 8 and question number 10 yourself. Very simple questions are. See, I am solving question number 11. You can pause the video to note down the solutions. I am solving question number 11. Find, we have to evaluate this one. Symbol k is equal to 1 to 11, 2 plus 3 to the power k. This symbol is read as summation, sum of all these terms, where k varies from 1 to 11. K varies from 1 to 11. So let's see, we are going to expand this. See, this is, we have 2 plus 3 to the power 1 because k, it is 3 to the power k and k starts with 1 to 11, plus 2 plus 3 to the power 2 plus 2 plus 3 to the power 3 plus 2 plus 3 to the power 4 plus so on. It is 2 plus 3 to the power 11. So see, in every term we have two parts. One part is constant, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. It is 11 times. So we can collect it. We can write 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 so on 11 times. Plus the other part is we have 3 plus 3 square plus 3 cube plus so on to 3 to the power 11. Means this one is simple GP where r is equal to 1, or you can say simple sum, and this is a GP where first term is 3 and common ratio is 3. So its sum is 22. plus here the first term of GP is 3 and the common ratio is also 3. So we can find the sum of 11 terms. So we can write S11. So I am writing here, see, 22 plus 3 and 3 to the power 11 minus 1 upon 3 minus 1. Why? It is a r to the power n minus 1 upon r minus 1 is the formula. So we have 22 plus 3 upon 2. This is 3 minus 1 is 2, and we have 3 to the power 11 minus 1. This can be left as answer. This can be left as answer. No need to proceed because 3 to the power 11 is very large number. So no need to expand this. Is it? So this was very simple question. Now you can pause the video to note down the solutions. Let's see. The other question, that is question number 12. In question number 12, find the sum of first 3 terms of a GP is 39 upon 10 and their product is 1. Find the common ratio and the terms. Important question. Try to understand. Whenever we are given to find 3 terms or 5 terms, so it is better to assume that take first term and one number before first term and one number after first term. Means we can write like this. Let the terms are a upon r, comma a, comma ar. A is the first term, one term is before first term and one term after first term. And according to question, its product is given 1 and its sum is given 39 upon 10. So we are given product is 1. Let's see. A upon r into a r is equal to 1. This r and r will go. We have a cube is equal to 1 or a is equal to cube root 1. And second case, we are given sum is given 39 upon 10. Write the sum. We have a upon r plus ar is equal to 39 upon 10. Here a is common, so we have 1 upon r plus 1 plus r is equal to 39 upon 10. A is equal to 1 and take its LCM r. We have 1 plus r is square is equal to 39 upon 10. Cross multiply this side. We have 10r is square plus 10r plus 10 is equal to 39r. Bring this 39 this side. So with 39 minus 10, 29r. We have 10r is square minus 29r plus 10 is equal to 0. This is a form of quadratic equation. 10 tens are 100, 25 fours are 100, 25 plus 4 is 29. So we have 10r is square minus 25r minus 4r plus 10 is equal to 0. Here we have 5r common, then we have 2r minus 5. Here we have minus 2 common, 2r minus 5. So factors are 5r minus 2 and 2r minus 5 is equal to 0. So get the value of r. What we have? R is equal to 5 upon 2 and r is equal to 2 upon 5. So this is answer first. So we have got the value of a, we have got the value of r. Now get the terms. So required terms are, we have a by r, a and ar. So write when a is equal to 1 and r is equal to 5 upon 2. When a is equal to 1 and r is equal to 5 upon 2. Write this 1 upon 5 upon 2 means it becomes 2 upon 5 comma 1 comma 5 upon 2. When a is equal to 1 and r is equal to 2 upon 5. So this is 5 upon 2 comma 1 comma 2 upon 5. So this one is the answer second. This is the answer second. So this is the solution of the question. You can note down this by pausing the video. Very simple question. Now let's see question number 13. Question number 13. In 13th question, we are given to find the sum of 3, 3 square, 3 cube and sum is given 120. We have to find the value of n. So I am leaving this question for you. Very simple. You have to find the n. Sum is given, GP is given. You can calculate yourself. Now let's see question number 14. In 14th question, we are given the sum of first 3 term is 16 and the sum of next 3 term is 128. Determine the first term, common ratio and the sum to n terms of the GP. Is it? Let's see. This is question number 14. Let A1 plus A2 plus A3 is equal to 16. Sum of first 3 terms. And we are given A4 plus A5 plus A6 is equal to 128. Now A1 is A plus AR square is equal to 16. Take A common here. What we have? 1 plus R square is equal to 16. Let this be an equation number 1. Here A4 is what? AR cube plus AR to the power 4 plus AR to the power 5 is equal to 128. Here AR cube is common. We have AR cube. So we have 1 plus R square plus R. 1 plus R square is equal to 128. Let this be question number 2. In equation number 1, we have this common thing. Divide, better divide equation number 2 by 1. Dividing 2 by 1. So let's see, we have AR square 1 plus R square, R plus R square upon A times of 1 plus R square is equal to 128 upon 16. This will go 8 times. Here this will be cancelled, A and A gone. We have R cube is equal to 8. So R is equal to 2. So we have got the value of R. Now get A. How to find A? Simply put the value of R in equation number 1 or equation number 2. We can get the value. Let's see. We have A into 1 plus 2 square is equal to 16. 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7. We have 7A is equal to 16. So A is equal to 16 upon 7. We have this answer. Now what we have to find? We have to find the sum to n terms. It is given sum of n terms. So let's find. Sn is equal to, this is more than 1, R is more than 1. So we can write A times of R to the power n minus 1 upon R minus 1. So we have Sn is equal to A, we are given 16 upon 7, and this is 2 to the power n minus 1 upon 2 minus 1. The final answer is Sn is equal to 16 upon 7 and 2 to the power n minus 1 is your answer of this question. So you can calculate this, very simple one, only you have to take care about the solution and calculation. Let's see one more question, question number 15 of this exercise. Fifteenth question. 15th question is, we are given very simple one. Let's see, in a GP A is equal to 729 and 7th term is 64, find S7. A is equal to 729 and A7 is equal to 64, we have to find S7. Let's see, with the help of A7 we can write A r to the power 6 is equal to 64. A is 729 into r to the power 6 is equal to 64. We can write r to the power 6 is equal to 64 upon 729. This can be written 2 upon 3 to the power 6. So r to the power 6 is equal to this much. So what we have? R is equal to 2 upon 3. It is less than 1. So we have to find the sum of 7 terms. S7 is equal to what we have? A times of, we have 1 minus r to the power 7 upon r minus 1. Let's write the value. This is 729, 1 minus, this is 2 upon 3 to the power 7 upon 1 minus 2 upon 3. Let's calculate this. This is 729, 1 minus, this is 128 upon 2187 upon 1 upon 3. This 3 comes this side, so we can multiply this to this one. We have 2187 into, in bracket by LCM, we have 2187 minus 128 upon 2187. This will be cancelled. Now subtract. I think answer is 2059. Answer is 2059. So we have 2059 is the answer of this question. Now we have done up to question number 15 today, and other questions will solve later. Okay, so try to solve all the questions we have solved today yourself and practice it well. Okay, till then, thank you very much and God bless you.